Hello everyone, myself Swati. I'm going to present on the topic ethical issues in marketing. Let us see the meaning of ethical issues in marketing. Marketing ethics is an area of applied ethics which deals with the moral principles behind the operation and regulation of marketing. Ethical issues in marketing arise from the conflicts and lack of interest among parties doing business with each other. Ethical issues in marketing arise from the conflicts and lack of agreement on particular issues. Parties involved in marketing transactions have a set of expectations about how the business relationships will take shape and how various transactions need to be conducted. Frameworks used in analysis of marketing ethics. Value oriented framework. This framework analyzes ethical issues in marketing on the values on which they infringe, for example, responsibility, respect, honesty, and so on. Value oriented framework analyzing ethical problems on the basis of the values which they infringe. An example of such an approach is AMA Statement of Ethics. Process oriented framework. This framework analyzes ethical issues in terms of processes or categories used by marketers. For example, market research, price, and promotion. Process oriented framework analyzing ethical problems in terms of categories used by marketing specialists. Example, research, price, promotion, placement. Third one is stakeholder oriented framework. This framework analyzes ethical issues on the basis of who is affected by them. For example, the society, consumers, environment, competitors, and so on. Stakeholder oriented framework analyzing ethical problems on the basis of whom they affect. For example, consumers, competitors, and society as a whole. Ethical issues in some of the areas of marketing. First one is market research. Ethical issues in market research include privacy and stereotyping. The privacy issue can be viewed in two major ways, that is free market and consumer protection. In the free market view, businesses are allowed to act as they wish. However, it is expected that consumers have the knowledge to know when their privacy is infringed and stop doing business with the businesses that infringe their privacy. Consumer protection, on the other hand, assumes that consumers may not have knowledge or the time to discern that their privacy has been infringed. Hence, there are regulatory bodies or the government itself that puts measures to protect consumers and punishes businesses that infringe customer privacy. Analysis needs to be done on the collected information and individuals categorized into groups. If the analysis is done incorrectly, irresponsibility, it results into stereotyping. Pricing. Pricing is the valuing of products. Some of the ethical issues that may arise during pricing are: first one is bid rigging. Bid rigging is when a contract has already been given to one party but the other parties are invited to bid just for formality purposes. Second one is predatory pricing. Predatory pricing is when an organization sets its prices too low with the intent of driving out competitors or making it difficult for new suppliers to enter the market. Third one is dumping. Dumping is a form of predatory pricing where foreign countries export their products at a very low price as compared to the prices prevailing in the domestic countries. Fourth one is price discrimination. Different prices are charged for the same quality and quantity of the product. It majorly depends on the willingness and the ability of the customer to pay. Fifth one is price gouging. Price gouging is selling of products at very high prices which are unreasonable or unfair altogether. For example, during a war, the prices of commodities may become very expensive due to high demand and low supply. Advertising and promotion. The following are the ethical issues in advertising promotion. First one is honesty. An advertiser who fails to tell people the truth about their product breaks the law and goes against moral standards. For example, in 1940s and 1950s, tobacco was advertised to be good for one's health. Second one is negative advertising. This is where the advertiser highlights the shortcomings of their competitor rather than highlight their advantages to their audience. Negative advertising is commonly used in political campaigns. Third one is fake review. Sometimes may make fake positive reviews for their products. For example, the reviews may be published on sites like Amazon.com or in auction sites like eBay.com. Guidelines that an organization may adopt in order to be ethical in its marketing practices. First one is take responsibility. First and foremost, an organization should be able to take responsibility for its actions. The organization should make sure that any marketing decisions and actions meet the customer's needs and are able to satisfy them. In addition to these marketing decisions and actions should also cater to the broader needs of the society. The responsibility also extends to the employees and other organizations that the firm deals with, like suppliers or dealer agencies. The organization should not choose to encourage unethical behavior in terms of any of these stakeholders. Second one is recognize customer rights. Any organization has specific duties towards its customers. The customer should be able to expect that the products and services they intend to use are fit accordingly. The communication regarding the products or services should not be deceptive. The organization should intend to work in good faith. Third one is balance the customer interest with marketing needs. Marketing has a number of objectives ranging from providing information about the product or service, stimulating the demand and boosting the sale, emphasizing the product value and differentiating the product from those of competitors. It may get difficult for an organization to strike a balance between these objectives of marketing with the ethical commitment to the consumer for providing honest, clear and unambiguous information. The situation may be aggravated if the business conditions are not good. However, the organization should focus on the long-term benefits in terms of better branding and customer loyalty while taking decisions on ethical issues. Fourth one is be environment friendly. Green issues have come to prominence and have become the major point of concern in recent times. Several organizations have made changes in their methods in order to be environment friendly. Some have even adapted special practices to give back to the environment. When organizations try to improve the perception of their product or services by communicating these practices to the customers and other stakeholders, they tend to get skeptical about the motives and claims of the organization. The organization should be able to promote such motives and claims so these are accurate and are able to be sustained. Importance of corporate social responsibility. Conventionally, customers are primarily influenced by the product or service features, price and availability while making a choice about the product or service. However, with growing concerns about sustainable practices, environment friendliness and social responsibility, There is one more dimension that has started influencing customer decisions. This dimension is of the policies a company adopts for its products and services. Customers are getting increasingly sensitive about the production process and the level of social responsibility with which organizations deal with their employees, invest their money, or indulge in other activities. Customers tend to prefer the products or services from a company that is relatively more socially responsible. Hence, it is a benefit for the organization to be ethically correct for its customers. Product design development. The organization needs to consider how the product will be produced, that is, the methods of manufacturing, materials, and other resources to be used in the production. The company should assess whether all these things, including the production processes, are safe or they have impact on society or the environment. Seventh one is pricing. The prices of the products or service should provide value to the customers. It should not necessarily be the lowest price on the market, or the company be able to convey the value to the customers that they are getting the price they pay, that they are getting for the price they pay. Eighth one is packaging and labeling. Packaging has an important role in terms of brand identity and is very critical for sale. However, there are growing concerns with regards to packaging due to the environmental impact of the discarded packaging. The organization should also ensure that the labeling provides clear information regarding the use of the products. If there are some potential health or safety hazards associated with the product, they should be clearly brought to notice of the customers through meaning of labeling. The last one is distribution. In terms of distribution, the organization should make sure that the products are freely accessible to the customers without any discrimination. If the business is heavily dependent upon retailing, there may be another set of ethical issues that may arise. With a growing concentration of retail business, retailers have gained considerable power to exert influence over the customers as well as the suppliers. The retailer may get involved in unethical practices like stocking products for only some of the companies who pay them more margins. All these issues should be tackled carefully and the power of influence should be divided carefully. Thank you.